as you know, we have Dan O'Brien, the gold medal decathlon winner. And tradition has it that whoever wins the gold medal in the decathlon is known as the greatest athlete in the world. Now, but what does that mean, greatest athlete in the world? What does it really mean? So we decided here at the Tonight Show to show you what it means. We're going to take a look at the difference between the world's greatest athlete and the world's worst athlete. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to help me, please welcome gold medal winner, gold medal decathlon winner, Dan O'Brien. Thank you very much. Yeah. You know, it's great. No, it's great. You know, right now, see every guy in the audience going, he doesn't look that different from me. He's not that big. I can take it. But then, why don't you tell us about the world's greatest athlete, and I'll tell the folks about the world's worst athlete.
All right, sure, Jay. For example, the world's greatest athlete's best event is track and field.
World's worst athlete, best event, scotch and soda.
The world's greatest athlete, judge gives him a perfect 10.
Perfect 10. Perfect 10, yeah. World's worst athlete, judge gives him 5 to 10. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 to 10.
The world's greatest athlete has broken 9 world records.
9.
9.
World's worst athlete has broken 9 wicker chairs, ladies and gentlemen.
The world's greatest athlete can hit an archery bullseye from 200 feet away.
200 feet away. The world's worst athlete can't hit the toilet from 2 feet away. Can't hit the toilet from 2 feet away.
The world's greatest athlete earned 12 varsity letters while in college.
Wow. World's worst athlete wrote 12 letters to Penthouse while in college.
The world's greatest athlete got a 9.5 from the Olympic judges.
9.5. World's worst athlete got a 9.5 from the blood alcohol test.
The world's greatest athlete, his dream is to win all 10 events in the decathlon.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Of course, as the world's worst athlete, my dream to try all 31 flavors at Baskin-Robbins. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. All 31 flavors. Thank you. Is that how you do it? Have I got it right? Yeah. Oh, you got the, yeah.
All right, here's one of my favorites. World's greatest athlete on Wheaties.
On Wheaties, yeah. All right. World's worst athlete on crack. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. On crack.
And finally, the world's greatest athlete can run 100 meters under 10 seconds.
Wow. As the world's worst athlete, I can have sex under 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Dan O'Brien. Thank you, Dan. I'll see you a little bit later. Dan O'Brien. Thank you. Thank you. Folks, you have a great show tonight. My first guest, currently starring with Robin Williams in the movie Jack. You probably know her best as the nanny, Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher is here. Fran Drescher is here. Also, and a little bit later, the world's greatest athlete will be back to tell us about winning the gold medal. You know what amazes me about meeting all? We've met so many of these Olympians. They're just normal people. I mean, they're not normal because they're like I mean, I read somewhere that these athletes are like 1 out of every 10 million people. But they look, like he just looks like you say to the guy, oh, I could take that guy.
I didn't say that.
No, you can't.
You said that.
But you expect him to be like huge, like Schwarzenegger. He is the greatest athlete in the world. Dan O'Brien will be back out here. Plus, of course, a personal favorite of mine, 3 music legends. You know, we've gone from the greatest bodies in the world to probably the most abused bodies in the world. these guys. They are the best. The Olympic gold medal winners in music, ladies and gentlemen. Crosby, Stills, and Nash will perform. When we come back, something a little bit different. We went down and talked to police officers, trying to find out something funny. We went down into one of the toughest precincts in Los Angeles to find some funny stuff. And a little jaywalking segment we'll have for you right after this. Say hello to Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band. Last week, at the Olympic Games, my next guest became the first American in 20 years to win the gold medal in the decathlon, which, of course, makes him the world's greatest athlete. Take a look at him in action, folks. That's great. Hey, thanks for being a good sport and helping us with our silly thing there at the beginning. Let me ask you this. Okay, you win the decathlon. What happens? Do you immediately go out and celebrate? Is it just you go nuts? Is it what's the first thing you do?
Party. No, it's actually kind of boring. People don't realize what happens behind the scenes, but. You win, you take your victory lap. I was hugging and kissing people, and then I go into a room and sit for an hour and a half until I go to the bathroom and pee in a cup, and they have to test it. Yeah, to make sure that you passed your drug test.
Oh, wow. Well, that's really kind of depressing. So I mean, what do they do? Do they make you drink liquids? Or
yeah, you have water and juices to choose from, and I kept telling the guy, I said, you know, I'm sure if you had a couple beer, I could go a lot faster. But they said they used to do that, but the Russian throwers used to sit in there for hours and never go to the bathroom.
Now you live now, I know you grew up, you're born in Portland.
That's right.
But you live now in Idaho.
Yep, Moscow, Idaho.
Now, have you been home yet, or did you come right from the Olympics to here?
It's a secret, but we went home for one day, and I had to go into my neighbor's house and sneak through her house and go around the back, because I didn't want anybody to know I was there just for one day.
Yeah.
All kinds of kids come over to the door. They're knocking on the doors at all hours, and there's cars parked out front, you know, news people showing up in the morning. Sure. So we just went home just to get ready for this trip, and you know, I'm on about a 5-day trip here. We had time just to do some laundry and clean up a little bit, and I'm back on the road.
Now, you do the laundry, or your mom did the laundry, be honest?
My mom didn't do the laundry. No. Actually, my girlfriend did the laundry.
Your girlfriend did the laundry. Well, that's okay.
I took out the garbage, huh?
Now, how intense is the training for this? I mean, you know, it's amazing to me when I watch it. I mean, is it just mental and physical pressure constantly, all the time?
Constantly, every day. I train from 9 in the morning till 5 or 6 in the evening, and it's non-stop training. You know, I might take a break for lunch there, but in the morning I run. In the afternoon I do all my field events. I lift weights, and that's probably happens 4 or 5 days a week. You know, get a couple days off. But on the days off, you know, I'm looking at film, and I maybe even throwing a weightlifting session in there sometime. But it's pretty much life-consuming. I don't get to have any fun. I say in sports, I don't get to play tennis. I don't play basketball. You know, don't downhill ski, bungee jump.
Well, I was thinking about this because, like, when you're training and are you afraid? What if I cut my finger? What if somebody coughs on me with a cold? I mean, does that?
I get worried about that kind of stuff. I don't jog at night. I'm careful when I go up and down stairs and things like that. You twist your ankle 1 month before the Olympic Games, you know, you're really in trouble. I was doing a photo shoot for Stern magazine in Germany, and there's a guy we did a latex suit from the waist down. I was gold latex.
Right.
And it was a beautiful shot. But the guy's coughing the whole time, and he's working around me and stuff. Finally, we do the shoot, and he comes up to me and says, "Oh, I want to apologize. I just got over a small case of pneumonia."
Oh, man.
And I went, "Whoa, man, that's the last thing. I get pneumonia, 1 month before the Olympic Games."
He's from another country. That's why he's coughing on you.
I'm
sorry. I hope you do well. Now, I know you come from a big family.
That's right.
Now, this seems kind of, because, you know, whenever I did anything, you know, Carnegie Hall or something, it's always fun to see your mom or your folks. Yeah. In that stadium, could you see your family as you were competing?
In spots. I kind of knew where they were sitting. I had kind of a really neat moment before I ran the 1500 at the last event. All I have to do is pretty much finish the 1500 to win. But I was looking for my brother, and he came out of the crowd, and we just prayed for a quick moment, and I went out there and won the gold, and it was really kind of touching. I saw where my mom was sitting. They always tell you where your family's sitting, so when you do the victory lap, you can go right over to them. So,
oh, yeah, that's neat.
They make it easy on you. But it was a great thrill, and I always like to think that, along the way, it just wasn't me. I kind of got to take everybody on the journey, and, this gold belongs to everybody that, congratulated me when I was walking through the airports, and family, friends. It's
no,
pretty
that's
cool.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Let me ask you something else about training. This is probably the reason I did not train. You always hear these coaches say you should refrain from romance, sex. That's important. You shouldn't. That's the worst thing you could do. Is that true?
Well, actually, I got some advice from Bruce Jenner once, and he said the only time that sex ever hurts you when you're training or competing is when you try to actually do it while you're running the 1500.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
I guess Bruce would know. I don't know.
Are you excited about being on the Wheaties box? That's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah, I really am. That's kind of like one of the perks that goes along with the
I think we have the Wheaties. Could someone bring out, have we got the, this just came out, the box of Wheaties? How are you?
Hey, Bruce.
All right, good to see you.
Have a seat, Bruce.
Cheers for Dan O'Brien.
Oh, Bruce, there seems to be...
What? Did I do something wrong? Did I pick up the wrong box?
There seems to be some mistake. This seems to be the box of Wheaties with you on the cover.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack.
Yeah, it looks about 20 years. No, here it is.
Here's the real box.
All right, here it is. So did you go down? Did you?
Oh, I was there. I watched him through the whole thing. It was very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting. We haven't won the event in 20 years.
Since you won?
Yeah, since I won 20 years ago. And that box actually is 20 years old. It was the first box off, and you can tell because when I was backstage looking at it, the 3 posters on the back were 75 cents. Wow. Today, they would be $29.95,
Yeah, there you
75 cents, yeah, for the
So what's
three of
next for you?
It's very great. It was
Where do
great
you go
today.
next?
Well, I think I'm going to continue to train. I've got a chance to break 9,000 points, but I'm going to do a couple of appearances around the country. I'm going to go to SeaWorld, actually, this weekend, make a couple of appearances, and get back into traiing. Come home and do the
Will you come
victory
back and
thing.
see us again?
Absolutely.
Hey, you're great for the sport. Just terrific young man.
All right,
Thank you
thanks.
very much. Dan O'Brien. Be right back with music across these stills and that. Bruce Jenner, thank you, Bruce. Sit, relax.